And there's no kill in return, for now at least. Healing up again, actually buying the death cap. And going back out to try to do some damage. Which hasn't been very successful yet, but okay. So the team is trying to get her up, but it's not going very well because the enemy team is fed quite a lot. The Ashe is very strong. The Singed has been strong all game. And again they get 2 kills and now it's 2 against 5. Because Corki is coming from top. Oh, it's 2 against 4 because Shaco is also top. They might get this kill. Yeah, they do. Corki being there just in time to help kill the Janna. And now they have to defend the top because Shaco is pushing as well as try to attack someone because they have to get some kills at this point to catch up. Or get some dragons, but they know that dragon is warded and they know the opponent knows when they will go for that, and the opponents are a lot stronger. So it's not really an option. They can only well, try to avoid the enemy from getting dragon. And they should probably by this time also ward Baron, because it's a high price target. The opponents can actually do it. And well, if they don't know that it's happening, they can never get kills from it. Because Baron does a lot of damage when you're still level 13, 14. So it might actually be a good idea to ward that now. Because if they do go for Baron and you have it warded, you can see when to go there and when to try to actually kill them. So trying to go for Shaco here. The whole team is there. Enemy team is there as well. They do get the kill here, but then Twisted Fate almost gets killed. He does try to do some extra damage. Cillian used his ultimate on him. Unfortunately it wasn't necessary. And here we go, another kill, but yeah, well, that's what happens with Singed. Singed gets 2 kills here and gets killed himself. So it's I think 4 for 3 trades. And Singed was going after Twisted Fate because he thought that he would get bonus money, but he didn't. So, and he gave bonus money away, so all in all, that was a good fight, but since they're so far behind, it's really hard to actually get back when you only have one person as a difference in your fight. They have to really ace them and get at least the tower to get back in this game. And even though they're not very far behind in kills, the problem is that their carry is under-leveled, so being Twisted Fate. He hasn't been in mid lane for the second part of this game. Or, well, not as long as Ashe anyway. So he hasn't been farmed as much, meaning that his items aren't as good. Which means that the team has trouble actually killing the opponents. And that's never good. So, and they don't really have a plan, I think, to actually finish this game now, or to, well, to get back the advantage, or, well, catch up. They're just trying to farm up and defend, and hopefully the opponents make a mistake and they can capitalize on that. But, truth be told, it doesn't happen a lot. There's not a real way to come back in this game. It would have been a lot better, in my opinion, as a game designer, if the turrets didn't give you gold for killing them, but if your turret gets killed, you get gold. So that would be an excellent way to come back, because if you lose a turret then, you're losing map control, but you get gold. So you can kind of make a trade-off between the two. And instead now the whole game is based around if you have an advantage you get an even bigger advantage, and there's not a lot of tactic involved in those kind of decisions. The only decision you have to make is when you want to kill the turret, but your basic goal is to kill as many turrets as possible. And if instead the enemy team would get gold for every turret you kill, you might only want to kill the middle turrets and leave the rest intact. Would have been a nice concept. But this game is based on another game, Dota, Defense of the Ancients. And well, they did it like this in Dota, so that's why they do it like this still. And I think that's a missed opportunity. There's a lot of things that could have been different, could have been done differently, and they just didn't pick up on that. But well, it's still a work in progress, I guess. I mean, the game when it was published was only half finished, and it still is only half finished. They have a lot of balancing issues, and well, they still don't have an idea of what the future will bring. They only have 2 maps out. While if you look in if you create a game in the custom games, you can see that they plan to have at least like 6 or 7 maps out. There's a world map there, which shows you different countries, and 2 of the countries are actually selectable, one of which is the Twisted Tree Line and the other one is Summoner's Rift. But there's at least 4 others, and I know there's a new map coming, a 5v5 map again. It's called Magma Chamber, and I'm still not sure when it's coming out. They promised to, or they said they were working on it, and they were testing it about, I think, 3 months ago. So it has been quite a while since then, and it still hasn't come out. I haven't heard anything about it either, so they're probably still testing it. But it looks a lot like this map. In the setup, it's 3 lanes. They do have the camps at different positions. So they basically have the outer lane, so the top and bottom lane, a little bit more to the center, and then in the corners of the map, there's creep camps as well. So that will change, of course, the flow of the game. But it's not a huge difference. I would like to see a 1v1 map and a free-for-all map and things like that. And a map where the creeps spawn from the middle and then walk outwards, but once they reach the end of the map they die and you don't get experience for them, but you can go across the map wherever you want with your team. Or I would like to see things like